Hey, good afternoon. How are you, Maria? How are you, Rich? Good to see you.
Doing very well.
Yeah,
How's
very
all of
well.
our viewers? Let's say hi to our viewers too. Hello,
Hi,
we're
everybody.
live. We're live. We're here talking with Maria with D&H and Rich with Dropbox. We've got some really great packages coming up. You guys have some great collaborations that we're going to be talking about, and it's amazing for MSPs. I mean, we had a brief discussion about this last week, and I'm excited to share with everybody. Maria, I'm going to start with you. With you and D&H, you started with D&H about a year and a half ago or so, and you come with a bunch of experience with the cloud and the MSP. Tell us about your background before we go with Rich and Dropbox.
Sure. Thanks, Brandi. And again, good to speak with everybody. Yeah, so I started my career in the channel working for a reseller in the local Western New York area. And we were a traditional VAR, but we were also an MSP, and we had our own private cloud. So I had an opportunity to really touch every aspect of the business. Spent a few years there and then went over to a larger distributor where I spent some time on their cloud team and then also on their strategic accounts team. So worked with, again, many different types of partners. But you're correct. I joined D&H May of 2019 and leading the efforts there on the cloud side from a business development standpoint. And although we work with many VARs, many D&H customers are VARs, we're also working with a lot of MSPs. And really our goal is to help them be with wrapping cloud and services into their current business.
Right, and definitely with the pandemic and what's going on with the transition of the businesses, it's more of an importance than anything else. Well, a lot of anything else really at this moment. So it's definitely important for most businesses at this time. And Rich, how are you? It looks like Maria froze. At first, I wasn't getting it. I was like, "What happened?" Well, it was perfect timing to go in and transition into Rich. So, Rich, tell me about you and Dropbox. I'm not quite sure of your background, so I'd love to hear more about it, and I'm sure our viewers would too.
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually started in distribution on the Microsoft side of the house and left to work for a value-added reseller out of Atlanta. We've really focused around data center. And then that distributor stole me back and really joined the cloud group around helping manage service providers, outsource NOC. And then Dropbox found me. So for the last 4 years, I've been supporting Dropbox for Business as we started our channel program really in 2015. But really we started gaining traction through distribution in 2016. So I have a good experience working with a lot of different partner types like Maria, and just excited to spend some time with our partner community and see how we can help their business.
Okay. It looks like Maria's having a little bit of some technical challenges. So we're just going to proceed, and once Maria comes back on, I'm sure she'll just join right in there with us. So from what I understand, you two are starting to collaborate on creating something really great for MSPs. And with the pandemic and the remote workforce happening, you have a 2021 plan that is going to be really, really beneficial for MSPs and then their end users. Let's talk about that for a moment, your 2021 plan for MSPs and remote work.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a lot of people know Dropbox as kind of our free app, or just our basic, cloud storage story or file sync and share. But really, over the last 3 years, we've been morphing our product into content collaboration and really trying to be a leader in that space. We also purchased a company called HelloSign, which is an e-signature company in 2019, and we made them channel ready this year also. So really as an organization, what we're trying to do is focus on, the challenges that whether, it's remote work, whether it's a hybrid model, or even just you're still in the office, how do we connect those knowledge workers together, keep them organized, and then connect different apps like HelloSign to build those workflows. Going into 2021, we're really going to be focused on additional add-ons that we can drive to the channel, whether it's extended version history or file locking or migration services, and really helping our MSP continue to build around their current cloud practice. And it's really around the user and creating those verticalized workflows that we see challenges every day with our customers.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the risks what are some of risk of companies that do not have remote strategy right now? What are the risks they are taking if they don't have that in place?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of, this happened so quick in February and March, where everybody really had to start thinking about what's the new way of working. And the risk for not having a strategy is loss of productivity. So I think everybody was scrambling just to, do the best they could with the technology they could get their hands on to, serve their customer base. But going to 2021, I think it's really important to understand how users like to work and where those productivity losses are. And a lot of times it is in those team settings, both internally and externally. Dropbox has a really reliable platform that we can really verticalize that message no matter what our partners are serving. And we almost are working with MSPs like they're a virtual CIO for these end users, because they don't come from a technology background. They really rely on our MSPs to teach them best practices in their industry, and Dropbox is just a piece of that story.
Right. Well, I will say that I've been using Dropbox since before I started with Chartec, and I am all over the place. I am on my laptop, I'm on my desktop, I'm on my office computer, and having it on my phone. There have been times where I've been at a location and I need to just get something really quick off my phone and make a change. So I love the product, and I love the D&H product too. And for you two to be coming together, I am super excited for these MSPs and what they're going to be giving to their end users as well, because it's going to make things so seamless for them, because I know. So let's talk about. I don't even see my life without it anymore, to be honest with you. I'm like, I would be lost. I have it on my phone. I'm so excited. Like, open it. Let me look at my Dropbox. I know I have it there. So it's really, really great to see you two both putting a package together for MSPs. What support does D&H and Dropbox provide to partners that expand their offerings to this specific package?
So I can speak to that. Can you hear me okay now?
Yep, I hear you okay.
Connectivity. So a couple of things that D&H is doing, in addition to having our dedicated cloud sales specialists for each geography of the country, we also have a specialist dedicated to the Dropbox business. So they really are instrumental in helping our partners understand the opportunity where Dropbox is concerned, but what our goals are moving forward and what we're doubling down on is really looking at our partners' overall business and encouraging them to look at their own customers is they need to solve for. And we're working with our end-to-end solutions so that ultimately our partners can be more profitable in offering their solutions to their customers. And it oftentimes includes hardware, services, and the cloud solution or the SaaS solution like Dropbox. Another thing that we're going to be launching in Q1 of 2021 is a profitability calculator that our partners can go to our cloud platform. They can order and provision their solutions, and they can also look and see how much extra profit they're going to earn when they attach, Dropbox to a M365 solution or backup or security. It's all there on the platform. So we see that as a really compelling way to help our partners increase their profitability and then ultimately stickiness with their customers.
Right. And we've talked about that profit calculator in the past, which I rave about it. I love it. I think that's amazing too, for an MSP to be able to calculate what exactly their profit is going to be if they're losing money on the table, and actually being able to have you or any of your representatives to call on to help them walk them through this process. And you're able to tell them, hey, you know what, you do it this way, and then you'll make more money this way. Is that correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. And
Exactly.
we all need that, I mean, we all need that help when it comes to new products and services, that we have someone to lean on to say, hey, you know what, here's what I'm looking at. And you say, if you do it this way and you do it this way, not only will they like it for this reason, but you're going to make more money here. So for me, I would think that that's gold, all the way around for any MSP to have that resource. And Dropbox coming into that play, and being able to offer that package to the end user is even more golden, I guess I should say. So what would a package look like? Give me an example of what that package would look like. So if an MSP says, hey, Maria, I love your video, I love what you had to say on with Brandi and Rich, what should we do? How do we get started? What would then happen after that?
Well, so what we would first do is really take some time to understand their core business and understand, their end customers to recommend the right solution. But like where Dropbox is concerned, oftentimes it complements the Microsoft SaaS solution. So they would work with someone like our Jim, who is our Dropbox expert, or work with someone like Rich and understand what that solution would look like. And then go to our platform. We can create some custom bundles, and we also have X as a service programs that our partners can use so that they can offer their solutions on a monthly subscription basis.
Maria froze. How about Rich? You want to jump in and take over?
Yeah. The fun of doing live web.
You got this.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. So yeah, and I think, what we like about working with D&H is it really does start with assessment, and it's customized to the business. And, as a vendor like Dropbox, we really want to see ourselves attached to a lot of different products, because not only does it increase profitability for our partner network, but it also increases productivity at the end customer. And I think it's important as we kind of look at 2021, the conversation is really going to change at the customer level, and cloud is going to be a big driver of that. So we're excited about what 2021 has to offer. We have a bunch of different enablement tools. Again, like Maria was saying, we have a dedicated team at D&H. We have distribution reps. You have myself. So we really want to help partners through this journey. We don't want to just give them a one-sheeter and say, hey, this is how you got to go do it. It's really a white glove approach.
Right. Well, earlier when we spoke last week, we talked about HelloSign. What types of partners is D&H seeing leverage Dropbox and HelloSign, and which features are they leveraging at this time? And let's talk about HelloSign too.
Yeah. So a lot of people, everybody knows DocuSign and Adobe Sign, but HelloSign, we do have over 120 customers today that are leveraging our platform. And we have, an all-inclusive offering. So where some of our competition prices per envelope, we're a pure user model where you can have as many signatures as you want, unlimited templates, and premium support. So what we really liked about HelloSign and really why I think we acquired them is because they kind of have the same ease of use model and reliability and customer centricity that Dropbox really has built their brand upon. So it was really easy to bring them into the fold. I think e-signature as a whole, IDC, I think, is estimating it's about $25 billion addressable market globally. Right now, pen and paper and ink are winning. So there's a huge white space for partners to really go out and, understand how their customers are working. So whether it's construction, do you automate that through change orders, or is it legal with NDAs, or is it HR with onboarding? There's a lot of different sales plays that we can really go once we understand our partner's customer base. And we have, sales tools, trainings, and everybody's talking about it. And it's a really high demand product. So it's a really easy sale. And then our MSPs look like heroes because they're solving a challenge for those customers.
Right. And I can imagine so many businesses having to now utilize an online signature platform. Um, and even with being a nonprofit and any kind of service space, they're going to need those documents signed. No one wants to touch anyone's pens anymore. No one wants to shake your hand. No one can get close enough to do it. So I can imagine this is going to be a really, really important feature for all businesses moving forward. So the fact that you're partnering up, Dropbox is partnering up with HelloSign, and then now D&H is getting into this whole space with both of you and putting an entire package for MSPs together, that is going to be a game changer. So for the MSP to now say, hey, we're going to be able to have cloud, Dropbox, and HelloSign all in one place, then we can figure out how we're going to sell it through D&H and make the most money off of this and still help our clients at the same time, all in one, instead of having different platforms and having to pay different vendors, 3 different vendors. You get it all in one. Correct?
Yeah,
Well,
another thing worth mentioning with that is because we realize how important it is for our partners, especially our MSPs, to be able to go to one place like you mentioned. D&H as a whole is looking at our whole business, and from the top down, everyone at D&H understands the benefits of cloud and what we're doing here in the services. So we're approaching our overall business from a very holistic standpoint. So our traditional VAR, inside and field VAR reps now understand the value that D&H has with cloud, and they're having those conversations with their partners so that their partners know they could come to D&H for everything, for the hardware and for the cloud.
right. Well, let's talk about the 2021 plan with D&H and Dropbox. What is your entire plan next year, and how is it going to? Well, you can't tell the future, right? We know what's sort of going to happen short term, but what do you foresee, towards the end of 2021 for MSPs?
Yeah, so I'll start, and I'm sure Rich has a lot to add. But the one thing that we found success on the cloud side over the past year and a half has been our Success Path to Cloud program, which what it does is it really takes any partner along the cloud journey and helps that partner depending on where they're at. Well, because of the success from that, now we're going to be launching our Success Path to Security practice and our Success Path to Unified Communications practice. And Dropbox really fits into all 3 of those categories. And so we really see our partners coming to us to leverage the various experts that we have to help them along the way. And again, it all ties into our cloud platform and launching our profitability calculator and really looking at all of the strategic partners.
Right. And then how about you, Rich? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's, Dropbox they have a really nice brand. We have a nice brand, but a lot of people don't know we have a business product. So there's tremendous opportunity out there for our partners to really take advantage of the brand that people already know, that, the free product. How can we unleash the productivity by upgrading them to business? And then, as Maria said, they're having these success packages. Whether it's security, Dropbox has a lot of security features natively, but we can plug into a ton of different, data loss prevention, different scanning tools, SIM tools, or on the unified communication side. So, if you're doing video collab, content collab usually goes with that. So you can sell this whole stack, which is really helping those customers. So I think, what we're hoping to see out of 2021 is, educating our partner community, really driving that collaboration story, not the cloud storage story, and helping our partners with verticalized message so they can have a package that's really going to help them be that industry expert for their customers.
Right. Well, I will say that if I were an MSP, I would love this package. I think it brings a lot of benefits for the end user, just because I am an end user. So for me, it would be it's already beneficial. So if they need to do something like this, absolutely. And talking to our followers, I just want to say, as we end this call, if they know me, they know if they've seen me at Academy, I'm really big with engagement, right? Engagement. I love giving out prizes. I love giving out money to my top engagers. So before we end this call, I do want to say that I will be doing a gift card giveaway to all of my top engagers, to the ones who are asking questions to you two and engaging with you two. I will hold it for a whole week, and then I will be giving out some money for my top engagers for this specific call before we go. And we've got New Year's around the corner. And I think I saw a bottle of wine or champagne over there, Rich. I think you're ready for New Year's already, but I know we're all ready for 2020 to be ending and 2021 to start. So it can't come soon enough, right?
Oh, for sure. And thank you for that, Brandi. And yeah, I look forward to engaging with any of the Chartec members. Definitely looking forward to a very, very prosperous 2021. And I'd love for anybody to reach out to me at mmoran@dnh.com. Maybe schedule some time just to get to know your business. We can put you in touch with Rich as well, and take you through our cloud platform and have you meet our team.
Hey, and listen, everyone, if you're going to see Maria's information and Rich's information and links to where you want to see these packages at. But also, if you're going to be on here engaging and asking questions, don't forget to tag the person you like to ask. So if it's going to be Maria, tag her. If it's going to be Rich, tag him. And of course, me, tag me there. Tags are always important. We love them. We respond quicker that way. And we look forward to seeing you guys make some money in 2021. And have a happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you both for being with me.
Thanks.
All right, everyone. See you next